remember this one. Too many to remember. Yeah, 3 P's, pussy and power, the most important one is the paper. Got that and you got all 3. If you don't get that, I'm explaining hater. Hitman in the back of his head, man wanted the tape, I'll give him a favor. I feel like Pep, car I cannot replace her. Move mum to a spot that's safer, that's vital. When me and her walk in church, they act like I'm David from the Bible. Man, let that go on arrival. Like man just landed.
What up, Shark Nation? In this video, I'll take you through my second lower body workout of the week. So the reason why I do 2 lower body workouts is because I want to deadlift more and squat more. And I can't do deadlifts and Romanian deadlifts on one day, so I split them up. Deadlifts on my first lower body workout and Romanian deadlifts on the second one. I do squats on both workouts because squats are less taxing than deadlifts and I'm quite new to squats. So let's get right into it. I start my workout off with Romanian deadlifts of 3 to 5 reps. I do lower reps because I want to work on strength and not hypertrophy. 3 to 5 reps work pretty well for Romanian deadlifts because Romanian deadlifts are heavily fatiguing. If I do like 10 reps, it's way more fatiguing. It's probably better for muscle growth, but not particularly for strength, and I want to train for strength. My first set, I hit 5 reps. I could have definitely done 1 more, maybe even 2 if my grip strength didn't fail. I'm kind of a lazy bodybuilder, as Mario Rios would say. After the Romanian deadlifts, I went on to squats. I did 2 sets for 5 reps. I didn't go to failure on both sets. I still need to learn the form of squats. I used like 60 kgs and it went pretty well. After 2 sets of squats, I went to more squats, the front squats. I did these in the serger hold where you hold the bar in your elbow grooves. It's definitely not comfortable to hold the bar there, but the other front squat hold where you hold it with like 2 fingers and on top of your shoulders is even less comfortable, so I'll just get used to this one. So I supersetted the front squats with Nordics. I'm not used to Nordics. I found out I can't do normal Nordics with body weight. It doesn't work. I can RDL like 120 kgs and deadlift 160, but for some reason I can't do Nordics with 88 kgs my body weight. I don't know why. Even with a bend it didn't work, so I did it on an incline bench and it looked really goofy. It looked like I was fucking hitting myself on the bench, but it maybe worked my hamstrings and I'll see if it works. I did 2 sets of both of these exercises. I did 6 to 8 reps for both. They went pretty well in general. I could have front squatted a bit more, but I was more worried about my form breaking down. Nordics were pretty hard, even with like 1/4 of the range of motion of normal Nordics with body weight. But it's at least a beginning. I'll keep you updated if I get better at doing Nordics. So the reason for these 2 exercises is because they're more athletic based exercises, and as you have seen in my previous YouTube video, I want to be a good basketball player, and to get there I need to get stronger and be good at like athletic exercises that help translate to playing more than just doing hamstring curls and leg extensions. So I've implemented a squat variant that's pretty upright. That looks more like a jump in basketball. So front squats are pretty specific to jumping, and Nordics I've just heard a lot of good things about. Like one of my colleagues at my previous job was a sprinter and he always talked about, you should do Nordics bro, you should do Nordics bro. He always mentioned that, so why not try it? Also I've watched Garage Strength a lot and that guy also promotes Nordics a lot, so I'll just try it. After the Nordics front squat superset, I went to Jefferson curls. This is the first time for me doing this exercise. It's the first time for a lot of exercises in this workout. I did 2 sets, 8 to 12 reps. I did like 8 reps on the first one and 12 on the second with 40 or 50 kgs. I don't remember. I recorded this like 4 or 5 days after the workout. And they went pretty well. I couldn't feel that much. I want to be quite careful with this exercise because I normally don't do exercises where I round it back. I don't want to ruin a disc in my back and dislocate anything, so I'll just keep the weights pretty light. I'll see if I can up them over time a bit with my form still being decent. although it looks really weird. If you're doing Jefferson curls, it really looks like you're just fucking up a deadlift with really light weights. If anyone saw me doing those, they would probably think that guy is fucking stupid. He can't deadlift anything. He's deadlifting 40 kgs with terrible form. Why is he doing this? But it's an actually good exercise to strengthen the position of a more rounded back, and that will help when you're doing a deadlift and your back extensively rounds. You're not gonna break your whole back because you're used to having a rounded back. This is true for a lot of exercises. If you're weak in a certain position and you get in that position accidentally, for example, your knees go over your toes, you put a lot of force on your knees will probably give up. But if you're used to doing knees over toe squats and or any exercise with a really deep range of motion, a really lengthened position, and you're going into that position in daily living, then you're probably not gonna break that muscle or bone because you're used to that position. So that's why I'm doing Jefferson curls. I superset this one with tibialis raises. The tibialis is the least important muscle for hypertrophy and for looking jacked because it's almost not visible at all. But the tibialis helps with absorbing impact when you land, when you're jumping, or when you put stress on your knees. Your tibialis helps your knees. This also is true for the calves, and after doing 2 sets of tibialis and Jefferson curls, both 8 to 12 reps, I went to calf raises and farmer carries. I haven't done calf raises in a while because calves are my most blessed muscle. My calves are pretty big and I have barely ever trained them. So I did 80 kgs on calf raises. That's honestly more than my 1 rep max on the bench. That's kind of crazy, and I'm focusing all my training on bench for the last months. And I haven't even done calves in like a year, and my calf raise is more than my bench. That's insane, to be honest. I did 2 sets of calf raises, 4 to 6 reps. I really want to focus on strength and be as explosive as possible while doing these reps. I supersetted the calf raises with farmer carries. I used a trap bar and I just walked around in the gym for like 20 to 30 seconds with I think 80 kgs. It was pretty heavy. With this one I really want to focus on my core and have a stable core, and this is really helpful for sports because you want to have the stability of a stable core, because then you can produce more force off the ground or when you're absorbing impact. Also, this will help with my grip strength, and that's important if I want to deadlift more and I want to deadlift more. Also, I've said way too much so if you can count all the so's in this video, put in the comments how much time I've said so. So, this is TJ Sharkey signing out. So, later.
Nah, let me go again. Let me go again, yeah.